Ranganathan and Umar Junaidi continue to be with us. We are joined by Dr. Ajay Alok, National Spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and we have Tehseen Poonawalla, political analyst, joining us on the broadcast. Good evening to all of you. Tehseen Poonawalla, interesting. When the government realized how this survey and its findings went against them and the entire narrative, it was quickly taken off the website. A reality check coming in from the Karnataka government for Rahul Gandhi. All the bombs have fizzled.
Good evening, Swati. Thank you so much for having me on the show. At the onset, a very, very happy new year to you, your family, to all my fellow panelists who I haven't met earlier. Look, Swati, the fact of the matter is this was not a survey for any purpose of seeing the integrity of elections at the Election Commission. The Election Commission had an education campaign. No, it wasn't, Anand. It wasn't. Anand, let me explain to you. The Election Commission had a survey to check if the elections were done, was an awareness drive to see the elections were okay. The end of that was the survey. It wasn't done with the aim of seeing if elections are integral or no. It was done with the aim of spreading awareness about the elections. Within that, the survey was conducted. I'm not even getting out to the 5,100 respondents only. And Swati, is you and Times Now somebody I come with on elections, and every opinion polls or surveys that come to us on Times Now, I say us as a panelist on this, we go through every single data, including if it falls in every bucket. Can you, Swati and Times Now, take guarantee for this survey and say it checked every single box and it was a diverse survey? Even Times Now hasn't seen this survey. The fact of the matter is 5,100 people, a survey done by somebody who's currently appointed by the union government and has written books praising the Prime Minister. If Times Now is taking guarantee for this survey, I'm surrendering on this debate on New Year's and saying, yes, the survey is correct. But if Times Now can't stand up to what the survey is it diverse? Does it represent all opinions, even on 5,100? Then I think it speaks for itself what this survey was about.
The survey does tell you that people trust the electoral system, that they think that the elections are free and fair. One second, that they think the elections are free and fair. And when the exit polls go in favor of the opposition, are they going through every single detail, checking all the boxes before jumping to conclusion कि ये तो हमारे favor में जा रहा था, उसके बाद कुछ हो गया?
Okay, so the way surveys are done, and I've done one for Times Now, the way these surveys are done is you go to diverse groups and you check on that. In this particular case, these 5,100, was all society, all parts of society represented, and not even getting to 0.1% of the electorate. I'm saying, is it done? If you are guaranteeing that this ticks all boxes, I accept it. Forget the fact that this guy works with the Prime Minister, has written books praising the Prime Minister. Is this not conflict of interest? If Dr. Anand Ranganathan, he makes very good vaccines, only reviews his own vaccine, does a survey, says, look, this vaccine is the best. Would you accept it, doctor? You would want it to be reviewed by somebody who's neutral. You know it and I know it. You can defend this. But you know the truth and your smile is giving it away. Don't smile.
One second. First of all, why did the Karnataka government and the Karnataka Monitoring Evaluation Authority, the KMEA, go through the tendering process, awarding it to this particular agency? And if what you're saying is true, one second, if what you're saying is true and that's the only argument, why is the Chief Minister now all of a sudden saying that, you know, what Rahul Gandhi said was actually much later? The vote chori narrative and everything happened much later. This was conducted somewhere in May. Then you have other leaders of the Congress party taking pot shots कि अरे ये तो मोदी की चाटुकारिता करते हैं, इनसे तो आप free और fair और unbiased survey की उम्मीद कैसे कर सकते हैं?
That should not be the language, but the gentleman in concern has written books praising the Prime Minister and is appointed by the...
So what happened to the screening process?
So you praise the Prime Minister.
What happened to the screening process? And this particular organization, by the way, is an ECO. It's an evaluation consulting organization with the KMEA, government department. Dr. Ranganathan.
Yes, but asked by the state government to do it. The state electoral department.
Tehseen, 1 second.
Sorry.
You know where this is going to end. This is going to end by the most authoritative survey ever conducted would be debunked by Tehseen and the Congress because 26 respondents had the name Narendra. ये यहाँ पे एंड होने वाला है, मैं आपको बता रहा हूं. अगर वहां पे भी एंड नहीं होगा तो कहेंगे कि ये देखो ये ढोकला खा रहे थे 32 respondents, इसलिए आप मानते नहीं कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है. What do you know? Look at the way the waters are being muddied. Now they are about that a person who was in charge of conducting the survey wrote a book on Narendra Modi. What does that even come into being? Tehseen on live on your shows has praised Narendra Modi. Do you think that he's a Sanghi now? I know he's accepted. हाँ मैं संगी हूँ, एक दो बार इसे कह चुका है. But the point is, let's not overdo this fact. And also, let us say you debunk the survey. Please tell me, Tehseen, Who was Rajanna and why was he sacked? Tell me. Aaj batai do.
No, but one second.
Tell
He
me.
was. I'll tell you. I don't agree with the reason he was sacked. I think he was right in what he said. No, please.
Now look at this.
Doctor. I stand by you. He shouldn't have been sacked. He had the right to say point. But this survey.
So why was he sacked?
Why was he sacked? This survey. That's not a debate. No, that we'll go. We don't have time. No, Doc has to. No, 1 second. Others have to speak. In this survey, neither diversity is followed, nor was the survey conducted for the purpose of what it's released. This survey was done for another reason. You are now cut pasting it and putting it in another block.
Let it be on the website. Let it stay on the website. First you decide to go ahead with it. You put the report on the website. When there's massive backlash and all sorts of reactions start coming in, that this blunts the attack of Rahul Gandhi, the entire vote chori narrative, and what he said, Dr. Umar Junaidi, vote chor, gaddi chod. Reality check हो जाता है तो उसके बाद आप report को हटा देते हैं.